Hi, I'm Linda Hammett, Hazardous Waste Manager for Larimer County Solid Waste. The Household Hazardous Waste Program began diverting hazardous and landfill banned waste on a small scale from residents in 1989. In 1996, a permanent facility was opened and the drop and swap began. The drop and swap program is available to shop usable items received from residents, such as paints, household chemicals, and automotive fluids free of charge. The program serves county residents 5 days a week and accepts typical household chemicals, personal care items, and other liquids from personal use. We're closed to the public on Wednesday to serve business customers. The business program began in 1997 and offers local businesses that produce small amounts of hazardous waste and landfill banned waste an affordable, reliable source for disposing of or recycling their chemicals. The program is certified to operate by the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. A few fun facts about our program. We were the first collection program in the Rocky Mountain region. Since the inception of the program, we've served over 462,000 customers and diverted almost 45 million pounds of waste. Paint from the drop and swap program has been used for art projects throughout the county, like the painted utility boxes. One more fun fact, we work closely with the Northern Colorado Bomb Squad to detonate fireworks, old ammunition, and unstable chemicals. Thank you for joining us and learning more about how the Solid Waste Department serves our community. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, my name is Alex Studi, and I'm a solid waste manager for the Larimer County Landfill. Over the last 5 years, I've been part of the environmental team working to maintain environmental compliance for the landfill. Landfills comply with a wide variety of environmental regulations. Landfills operate by an approved site-specific document called an Engineering Design and Operations Plan, also known as an EDOP. Groundwater is sampled at more than 20 groundwater wells twice a year, and each sample is analyzed for more than 70 different parameters, including organics and metals. Quarterly post-closure inspections are conducted for 30 years after landfill closure. This ensures the final cover vegetation is healthy and the clay cap is free of erosion, cracking, and subsidence. Stormwater inspections are conducted monthly, and best management practices are implemented to improve erosion control and revegetation. Stormwater samples are collected quarterly if there is a runoff event. The Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, oil spill prevention regulations apply to this facility. A spill prevention, control, and countermeasure plan, also known as an SPCC plan, is required to inspect and ensure all fuel tanks are in good working condition and protocols defined on how to properly manage spills. Landfill explosive gas monitoring is completed monthly along the perimeter of the property to monitor for off-site landfill gas migration. Air monitoring regulations require documentation of accepted waste tonnage and equipment logs. There are about 6,000 waste tires diverted from the landfill annually. These facilities either recycle or reuse tires as tire-derived fuel. Waste accepting criteria on what can and cannot be accepted for disposal in the landfill are monitored daily. Waste is covered daily to prevent nuisance conditions such as disease vectors and wind-blown litter. In summary, the Solid Waste Department completes extensive environmental testing, monitoring, and remedial activities to ensure both human health and the environment are protected. Collaboration with various Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, the CDPHE divisions and regulations is crucial to achieving these shared goals.
Hi, my name is Chris Jones. I'm the Larimer County Landfill Manager. This portion is about landfill operations. Working face operations. The landfill is open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Processing 1,300 tons daily. In the summer months, the landfill will see 1,200 vehicles a day and even more on a Saturday. This is a picture of the tipping deck. Large high-vis signs are mounted on scraper tires for direction. Tipping deck customers are sorted by trash truck lanes, dump trailers and demo lanes, cars and pickup lanes. Hand unload customers are separated from commercial haulers and dump trailers for their safety. Landfill heavy equipment. On the tipping deck, we have 2 Cat D8T dozers and 2 Cat 836K compactors. The dozers push the debris off the deck towards the compactors. The compactors work at rolling the trash and building the cells. The cells are 100 foot by 75 foot by 15 foot tall. In this picture, there's a dozer pushing a trash truck load to a packer on a cell. This cell looks like it's almost to finished grade. The skilled operator calculates the height and finished grade of the compacted waste using a Trimble GPS system mounted in the packer. The GPS system is nice for the operator, so he does not have to leave the cab to walk on the trash and check grade with the grade rod. When a cell is at finished grade, the Volvo 840 haul truck carries 40 tons at a time of dirt from the borrow area to the finished cell. It has an ejector body instead of a dump box to deposit the dirt. The haul truck will stage several loads in front of a finished cell, and the dozer will spread the dirt over the compacted trash. In the borrow area, the Volvo 480 excavator loads the haul truck. This machine has the size and strength to dig through the large shell, rock, and clay of the borrow area. To finish a cell, the Cat 150 road grader will follow the dozer and smooth out 3 to 6 inches of cover dirt to make a drivable finished surface for customers. Alternate daily cover. When we haven't reached a finished grade on a cell, we will spray the trash to hold it in place overnight. The ADC unit mixes 1,000 gallons of water and 8 50-pound bags of mulch in the application. At the start of business, the water truck dampens the roads to minimize airborne dust from all the traffic. Before closing daily, dirt is brought in and the blade smooths it over patched areas. Tire signs and trash fences are moved around as needed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Callie Gunderman. I'm the environmental educator here at the Larimer County Solid Waste Department, and I have the pleasure of telling you all about our education center, the Garbage Garage. Here at the Garbage Garage, our vision is really to connect with our community. We do this by offering support and educational experiences that are meaningful and relative, hopefully empowering our community members with easy, effective environmental practices that they can incorporate into their daily lives. We connect with our community through several different partnerships you'll see listed here. We work closely with Larimer County school districts, our local libraries, and other clubs and organizations. We also offer on and off-site presentations, are involved with project initiatives, and host field trips, tours, and on-site workshops and special events here at the Garbage Garage. The Garbage Garage is really a place to explore, to expand your knowledge base of solid waste management and waste diversion strategies, and to hopefully get inspired about what you can do as an individual. You'll also see us around the community, offering interactive presentations and programming centered around sustainability and other waste management topics. All of our programming is always age appropriate and relative. Some of the programs that we offer in-house are special events, programs, workshops, field trips, group and family tours, and we even have the occasional birthday party. You'll also find us at community events like the Earth Day Festival, Open Streets, Bike to Work Day, and you'll often see us inside of the schools offering programs from preschool all the way through college age range. We give presentations to various organizations like Rotary clubs, church groups, or other environmental interest groups. And we're very active on social media as we find that is a great way to engage and educate our community as well. We offer lots of diverse subject matter. As you can see here, we offer ways to reduce waste and recycling, which are probably our most popular programs. But we also offer education around landfills, including modern landfilling, composting, watersheds, education around hazardous waste, and other diversion opportunities. Here's some photos from some of our recent workshops and field trips, and we hope to see you at the Garbage Garage soon.
Hello, my name is Dwayne Penny and I am the Director of Solid Waste for Larimer County. I have the pleasure of providing an introduction and an overview of the Solid Waste Department. Let's start with an overview. We have an annual budget that is approved by the Board of County Commissioners. We operate on an enterprise fund. Essentially, what that means is we do not receive tax dollars for our operations and capital. We have a fee that we charge landfill users, and we use those fees to pay for our operations and capital replacement for equipment and new facilities. We are regulated by the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. That's a long name. The acronym is CDPHE. CDPHE provides oversight for all of our facilities. Landfill regulations fall under that category as well. Landfills are heavily regulated by CDPHE, and we spend a lot of time with documentation, monitoring, and sending in record-keeping reports monthly and annually. We have a staff of 40 full-time and part-time employees. We are very proud of our employees. They do an amazing job keeping the operations going efficiently and even during inclement weather. Our environmental compliance team spends a lot of time working to make sure we stay within compliance of all the regulations that CDPHE has for all of our facilities. Safety at the landfill is extremely important to us. We work hard with our employees to keep them up to date on training and the best ways to be safe. We also have clearly marked roads for all of our customers so that they come into the landfill, go up and dispose of their material, and then leave the same way they come out, which is safely. Services that we provide in the infrastructure is really important to Larimer County. We operate a Larimer County landfill. It's been in operation since 1963 and is expected to be filled to capacity in the next 3 years. We are working on a replacement landfill. More to come on that in the future slides. We also have a household hazardous waste collection facility located at the Larimer County landfill, and it's for residents to dump household hazardous waste for free, and businesses will be charged a small fee, and it's for small quantity generators. They have to call for an appointment if you're a business. We also have a recycling center that's located at the Larimer County landfill. This facility accepts commingled material from the commercial haulers around Larimer County, and we do receive recyclables from throughout northern Colorado. We get a lot of commingled material, which is single stream, about 35,000 tons a year, and that material is transported to Denver, where it is further refined into separate categories to be baled and shipped to the manufacturer for reuse. At our recycling center, we do accept source separated materials. We accept cardboard, and we also accept shredded office paper. Both of those materials are baled and shipped directly to the manufacturer from our recycling facility. The Garbage Garage is our education center, and we are very proud of our Garbage Garage. A lot of people come out to be educated on what we do at solid waste. We have an environmental specialist who does a lot of schedules tours for grades kindergarten through senior, and also we do a lot of we work with a lot of the colleges and universities to schedule meetings to talk about recycling and have them come out and do site visits and things like that. There's a lot of interest in what we do, and we like to show people and walk them through those details. We have 2 convenience centers, one just adjacent to the town of Wellington and one at Red Feathers Lake. Both of these convenience centers are for garbage only. Now, we expect as northern Colorado grows more and more, there would be more collection opportunities for these communities for their waste and recycling needs. Estes Park. Up at Estes Park, we have a transfer station that is operated by Waste Management. This transfer station collects waste in the Estes Park area, and those waste materials are transported to by transfer trailers down to the Larimer County landfill for disposal. We also have a residential recycling facility up there at Estes Park that is for residents only. The recyclables are shipped to Denver where they are processed further and reused for manufacturers to produce new products. Over the last several years, the county has been working with its municipal partners developing a solid waste infrastructure master plan. This plan is complete and has been completed for a couple of years. The acronym for that is SWIMP. The SWIMP was developed with the purpose of providing facilities to take care of the Larimer County solid waste needs into the future. This was a very intense program with a lot of evaluations from an engineering group to make sure that we were doing the right facilities to take care of Larimer County. We also developed several tiers, tier 1, 2, and 3 out of the SWIMP. Tier 1 is the projects that I will talk about a little bit more or in greater detail as we move forward in the slides. Tier 2 and Tier 3 were developed and are in the SWIMP 2. Those are advanced technologies that could provide an alternative to landfill disposal. We are still evaluating those technologies. Not all of them have been proven, but are getting close to some exciting advancements with those technologies. And then our diversion goals were established in the SWIMP of 40% by 2025. Now that requires a lot of work because currently we're sitting at 12.5% diversion. We know that number is very aggressive, but we're working very hard to try and achieve it. More to come on the diversion as we talk about our other programs. The Tier 1 program was also developed 5 projects. We developed a landfill, a transfer station, a compost facility, a C&D processing facility, food waste processing that's attached to the compost. And we were also considering expanding our current recycling center or possibly building a new recycling center. The Tier 1 development is well on its way, and we are in the implementation stages of developing and moving the landfill and transfer station forward. And I will talk about that in the next few slides. The North Landfill, that is our new replacement landfill for the Larimer County landfill, which is one of our Tier 1 projects. It is a modern landfill. It's going to have some really good monitoring systems built into the landfill. It is also going to have a really exciting composite liner, which is a geosynthetic liner, and it's topped by an HDPE, which is high density polyethylene 60 mil liner. That gives us a lot of protection from leaks going out or coming in. The new landfill is expected to be in operation by late 2025. And once again, it will replace the Larimer County landfill as it will be closed, final closure and post-closure after it meets its full capacity. We are also working on the central transfer station, which will be a new transfer station located at the Larimer County landfill. The reason the transfer station is being developed at the current landfill is the purpose of it is to mitigate traffic direct hauling to the new landfill. The transfer station's purpose is to have people dump inside and then load it into bigger trailers and haul it to the landfill. This stops a lot of the traffic from direct hauling. And that's the main purpose of a transfer station. In addition, a transfer station can help the haul trucks that are out on the routes come in and dump and get right back out on the routes instead of spending a few hours driving to the landfill. This keeps trucks off the road and minimizes our carbon footprint. So we are moving forward with our central transfer station and the North Landfill. The material recovery facility that I mentioned, recycling center, we are evaluating if we will have the opportunity to build a new materials recovery facility, or are we going to expand our existing program? We are currently evaluating both opportunities, and there will be more to come on that with future status updates. One thing about the Tier 1 projects that I would like to stop and bring you up to speed on, they're up to date. In 2022, the Solid Waste Department started to really evaluate some of the cost increases that we have seen from the COVID era. We're seeing cost increases for construction increase as much as 25 to 30%. This caused us to seek some help, and so we developed a request for proposal, and we put it out on the network to see what kind of qualified vendors we could get to help us not only to operate the facilities, but participate in funding. And last fall, we had some really good responses. We went through an evaluation and interview process, and we have chosen one vendor that we are negotiating with, and we're excited about those negotiations. It's too soon to say too much about it because we're in the early stages of negotiations. So at the next status update, I'll be able to provide more information. And then in closing, so the Tier 1 projects, I mentioned 5, but we're talking right now about the landfill, the transfer, and a potential either a new recycling center or expanding our existing. That leaves a few of the projects that I mentioned open. So the compost facility and the construction and demolition processing facility and also the food waste processing facility are still being evaluated. We felt like it was very important to get the core facilities developed and implemented and into operation while we're working and completing our evaluation on those facilities. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this overview. We could talk about the landfill and our facilities for hours, but a really quick overview. And we look forward to seeing you at College 101. Thank you very much.